Welcome back to another video. In this video, we are pouring some spooktacular stuff from these new molds that I had come in from J-Diction Officials. These are so cool. We're going to do two versions. We're going to do resin and Resincrete, so let's jump right in. So in this Halloween set of molds from J-Dictions, I've received 5 molds. One of them is this skull coaster mold, and another one is this web coaster mold, this little pumpkin mold, a skull mold, and my favorite one is this mold which has these little tiny Halloween shapes. So first and foremost, I'm going to mix up my Resincrete. Resincrete is an eco resin that you mix in with some water. The ratios are 30 ml of water for every 100 grams of Resincrete. It mixes nice and easy. So what I'm going to do for the skull is I'm going to do a white skull, and I'm going to do the same for the pumpkin. So I'm just going to go with the natural color of the Resincrete. So I'm going to pour some of that in and give these a little tap and shimmy and let these cure on the side. And then I'm going to move on to the rest of them. And then what is Halloween without some glow-in-the-dark fun? So stay tuned for those. You're going to see some at the end of the video. Okay, now for the coaster molds, once again, I'm going to mix up some Resincrete, and this time I think I'm going to go for some black. And I'm going to go ahead, pour these right in. Once again, give them a little tap and leave them to cure for about 30 minutes, and then I'll come back to unmold all of these. Now for the little mold, I went ahead and mixed up some resin and made some glow-in-the-dark bits with it. So it was literally my J-Diction Official resin and some glow-in-the-dark pigment, and this is what they look like. So now my plan is to put some of these into these coaster molds and pour some Resincrete to make some coasters. Whether this works or not, I'm not sure, but we'll find out together. So once again, I'm going with black Resincrete, and I've just placed these down on the coaster mold, and I'm going to pour the Resincrete on top. Same way, I'm going to do the second coaster, placing these bits and bobs on just the way I like them. And once I'm happy with the way they look and their positioning, I go ahead and pour in the Resincrete. Make sure you like and subscribe this video. Tap the notification bell to get notified every time I post new videos, and leave me comments. All of this really helps me grow my channel, and I can keep bringing you more videos. I have to say, I am the most excited to see how these turn out. I cannot wait. I don't know how it's going to go. I don't know if the Resincrete is entirely going to cover these on the front side. I don't know if the glow-in-the-dark is going to work. So yeah, a lot of unknowns with this one, but that's the fun of it, isn't it? It is unmolding time. These have now cured. It's been about 30 to 40 minutes, and I can go ahead and get these out of my molds. These come out so nice and easy. For some reason, I thought the skull and the pumpkin might be a struggle, but they have come out so nice and easy, no struggle at all. And this is what the skull looks like. I'm sorry there's too much light where I am. The sun is shining here for a change, so that's probably why you can't see the white skull, but you'll probably get to see it better in the finishing shots. So that was the skull. Moving on to the next one. That's what the pumpkin looks like. Super cute. Love it. And once again, I love the finish on these. They are so nice and smooth. Now, I can't wait to get the coasters out. So that's our little skull coaster. Super, super cute. And now for the web one. Love the detail on that. Absolutely love it. I'm thinking you could go ahead and fill in that web portion with some resin, maybe some glow-in-the-dark resin, maybe some white resin. So yeah, lots and lots of ideas. But first, moving on to unmolding these. Right, so I can already see that I'm going to have to go ahead and sand these out because some of the Resincrete has seeped under my resin pieces, but that's not an issue. I will go ahead and probably wet sand these. I'm not going to bore you with the footage of me sanding these. I will sand these and come right back. Before I reveal these, let's go ahead and finish our skull and the rest of our bits. So for the pumpkin, I'm going to go for my gold Deco color pen, and I'm just going to color in the eyes, nose, and the mouth gold. Because who doesn't like a bit of like monochrome and gold? I love white and gold together, and black and gold. Absolutely love the combination. Goes with literally every decor. So that's what I'm going to go ahead and do. I'm going to do the same with the skull, and I'm going to do literally the same with the black coasters. Just going to give them a nice gold outline. My gold marker is literally running out, so I'm having to tap it on the side just to keep getting more of the pigment out. This is what these look like. Absolutely love it. This mold is so versatile for some DIY Halloween decor. I'm going to link it in the description below for you guys. Also, don't forget to use the code Jessica for 10% off. And these are what the glow in the dark coasters look. I mean, look at them. Like I have been like staring at these for like a good while now. Absolutely love how they look. So cool. Let me know if you've enjoyed this video. Leave me comments, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.